Hello, and welcome to today's edition of Art Rocks with Miss Erin.
Art Rocks with Miss Erin.
I'm going to draw Cooper today from Trollz, or maybe Trollz 2. I think it's Trollz. I don't know exactly what he or she or they are, other than adorable. Llama troll, maybe, with a pet caterpillar. Not sure. Super dupes cute though. This is a request from, was it Alyssa or Ellie? This one was Alyssa, I believe, my friend's daughter, who also happens to be an art student of mine. But if any of my students are watching, I miss you guys a lot, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're staying creative. But if you're not staying creative, I hope you're happy and healthy, and I hope your families are well, and I miss you guys, and I think of you a whole bunch. So his body, I mean, I can fold the paper in half, but I can also see that the main part of his body is below half the sheet of paper. So we can at least kind of space it out there. So here's half the sheet, and on the left-hand side, right there, I'm gonna do
an oval, like an egg lying on its side. Okay, and then he's got, coming off the right-hand side of this oval, he's got his neck. Swoop. So I'm just sort of laying my pencil on the oval and then curving it and going up. And the other one is curving off of his belly. You can even give him a little bit of a chest like that, or her, or them. I'm not sure. I have not seen this delightful little cartoon. Heard one or two of the songs and they're really cute, but I have not seen the movie, I don't think. Maybe there are two. I do not know. Now the top of his cute head and his hat, he's got kind of an oval-shaped face,
which we'll cover later with his hair partially. So just lightly draw that oval, and then an oval about half that size, just laying right on top of it for the head. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just lightly drawing it in there so we can get the shapes in there. All right, one ear right here, which is another oval that's a little bit longer and skinnier, and this one for his other ear, just on the other side. You can measure with your pencil if you want to see if it's, I mean, his ear is a little bit up because his head is turned, but you can sort of get an estimation on if you're at the right angle there by using your pencil. I'm going to make his hat taller because if I line this up on this one, at least, if that's what I'm going off of, which I am, it's above the pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. All right, and right here, from about middle part of his ear to the middle part of this ear, it's just sort of the swishy, flattened rainbow line. So swoosh. Then one more, that's for the brim of his hat. But this one is like a little backwards C, because that brim, I mean, that we can see the brim on that side, because again, his head is kind of turned. Sorry, I don't know why my words are going up at the end. I can't do a New Zealand accent. I wish I could do a New Zealand accent, but I can't. All right, so that's not exact, but I'm gonna go ahead and not worry about it, at least pretend not to. Just kidding, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so if you do a light line here, swoop, and then here, his head is turned a little bit. It's almost 3/4 turned. His nose is not there, but his nose is, let's see here, a little, so it's a little less than halfway, okay? And I'm just gonna do a little curved rainbow line, and then out, curved rainbow line and out, like that. Not sure if you can see it from there. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Is that helpful? Oops. My kitchen camera setup is a little bizarre, to say the least, so there we go. It's kind of looking like Mario, huh? If Mario were Okay, so a lot of the lines I'm drawing will be erased later, so just do try to draw them quite light. Uh-oh, I need to sneeze. It's just allergies. Dang it. Never mind. I guess I don't. Okay, right here on the edge of his little nose is a backwards C and then a forwards little letter C that goes up to a little letter U. So he's got that kind of funny little human nose. You can erase these guiding lines if you want or leave them. It's up to you. His eyes, they're kind of like eggs because they're a teeny bit thinner at the top and a little bit wider at the bottom. And this one actually runs right into his right nostril, or I guess it would be his left or their left nostril. Then right here, the other eye, a little bit thinner at the top. I can't not see Mario and Luigi. Speaking of which, a student of mine named Denzel wants me to do, I don't remember if it's Mario, Luigi, or Mario, Luigi, and Waluigi. I might need to just choose one. So if you are watching this, Denzel, maybe just pick one so I can be sure to do it for sure, but we'll see. I'll have to recheck the comments. Okay, so I'm doing this without saying, but right here, we've got a little darker, and I am trying to talk quickly because as far as I've noticed so far, I can't load videos that are longer than 15 minutes, and if I can, then I just don't know about it, which is entirely possible as I am new to this. So, when I did the Naruto one, it looked like more people watched the first one than the second one, which is totally fine, but I want to just make sure that I'm doing it the best I can for you guys. Okay, so right here, sort of toward the middle, because he's got these cute big eyes, there's a circle, and then a little teeny circle over to the left that's going to stay white. Right here, same thing. Doop. And alright, well, looks a little different, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, then I just do some little lines to shade that in because his nose is a little darker. And we can do all those details later. Let's just finish his cute little face. So right here, it kind of goes in from the hat a little bit, jumps over the brim, right here next to the eye. We're gonna do his cheek. So it's just a straight line down, and then it's almost an S, straight line, and then kind of like a hook. That will curve in to be his chin, and then sort of give an implied line, meaning that the line doesn't go all the way through, it stops, but it is implied that it is there. And then his hair is gonna be here, so we can leave some of that there right now. I mean, don't need to darken the lines there. His cute little mouth is just under his nose, and it goes over, whoops. Right about here, you do a little frowny face line, meaning, you know, rainbow line. And then that's almost perfectly straight across, but up a teeny bit at an angle right here to where the other side will be. Just give him a little cute little smile. Who does he remind me of? It kind of reminds me of Dopey, Seven Dwarf maybe? What are the Seven Dwarfs? Okay, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 little teeth sticking out. So this is kind of like a U that's almost got corners, but with rounded corners. So 1, 2, 3, and this one's a little bit more off on his own. 4. All right, now I'm gonna bring his neck up just a little bit and erase the straight lines, if that makes sense. Okay, let's give him some of his hair because he looks a little goofy without it. I'm gonna erase this top part. The ear is more of like a kind of a paisley upside down teardrop shape. So right here is a straight line and then it turns into a teardrop. Another line straight down. That's a little bit curved. I am giving stripes to his hat to give the impression of it being colored green or turquoise or whatever it is. You can either do that or color it when you're done, because that's half the fun right there. All right, let's give him his little stripes. It's kind of like truffula trees. So there's he's got a few little stripes, but they're made of jaggedy lines. So just zigzag, 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 another zigzag, zigzag. And I just gave them stripes right here, so I would remember that that's darker, and you can cute little furry body. I'm just doing it like kind of like a Christmas tree, so a curved line out and then sharp back in, out, sharp back in, curved out, sharp back in, but while also following the curve of his little llama egg body. Little llama egg body, yeah. All right. Okay, let's give this funny little guy some legs and maybe his little caterpillar and call it good. All right, one of his legs. What time are we at? Dang it. I keep going for too long. I don't know what to do about it, but we'll figure it out, won't we? Right here, a little curved frowny face smushed rainbow line where one of his legs is. I'm gonna do 2 lines straight out. It's skinnier at the top and wider at the bottom. Look like turtle legs, kind of. He's all sorts of adorable critters mixed into one. Then here's his knee, so it turns a little bit. And then 2 lines that go down, but it's wider at the bottom. He's got another leg behind the fur because you can't see. Who is also really cute. Little circle for his face, almost an oval, and then at the top it's a curved line and a opposite curved line this way, so rainbow or frowny face and then smiley face line here, and then you connect those. In the movie, maybe he doesn't really talk. But, oh, and then a background. You can do the background wherever you want. Just start on the edge and do a straight or a wavy line, but when you get to something, beep, jump over it, whip. And also extra points, bonus points if you know what movie this is from.